Hi, welcome to Z's Weekly Madness. As you know, we're no longer on Wednesdays. We're now tonight, Mondays at 7 p.m. Central, after the EduTech Hot Mix. If you have not watched that, go do so. Now, we do use sentence enhancers per DB3D Dan. So if you're a child, I'm going to let you know now, this is not always child safe. In fact, go get your fucking parents. Hey. So EduTech is still going. So you may want to pop over there and see what's going on. Billy's an awesome person, so I highly had her on the stream once before, so I highly advise people go watch that stream. But of course, it is still going. They're now talking about her feathers. Myself, I am kind of watching that while I build yet another quad. And this one I am building so I can go find the one I lost. So a little more. Oh man, I didn't realize the Frankenender was right where my head is. There we go. So my Xylo build is currently in my woods way out there somewhere. I don't know where. I was up flying around, gust of wind hit as I was looking straight down just because I was being stupid, and my video went out. So my bright mind went, oh, well, let's just level out, give it some throttle, and pull it back some. I leveled out, I gave it some throttle, I pulled it back some, my video never came back. And I had no clue where it was at this point, so I disarmed and let it hit the ground. That was on Saturday, before the epic giveaway on DB3D stream. I still have not found it. I hurt myself walking. Well, first of all, doctor's orders, I'm not supposed to walk more than 2,000 steps a day. I walked 8,000 steps on Saturday, 6,000 on Sunday, and a good 2,000 today. I am in a whole lot of pain, and didn't find it. I also flew my LR drone in an attempt to find it. Nope. Didn't lose it, thankfully. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm going to build this one slowly, but the reason why I say slow is because I actually just ran into an issue. I'm going to put two cameras on it. I'm going to have one that points out forward, like normal. I'm going to have one that points down. Also, thanks to Moses, I now have an action cam on the way. It was a cheap one, sub $50. He paid for most of it, but not all of it. And I'm going to put that also on the bottom of my long range drone and fly that around and see if maybe I can see the quad I lost on aerial. The quad has a tile on it. So another thing I'm doing is I am building an iBeacon sniffer that uses a high-powered directional antenna. And that way I can attempt to rabbit hunt the tile, worst case scenario. Oh, wow, and I got a lot of people commenting. Hang on a second here. I don't even think I'm in the chat. I should probably fix that. Give me a second here. Come over here, go to live, and hey, yeah, sure enough, look at that, I'm live. That doesn't give me what I want. YouTube makes this way too hard. Sure, give me a shareable link, that'll work. Control V. There, pause that, let the chat load, so I can say hi to people at least. Hey, John Mack, hi, Greg's Maker Corner, hey, Shane, Vince. Yep, nothing like using a drone to find another drone. Did the link on Twitter help me out? Which one? Yes, indeed, bacon. Yes, bacon. Yes, actually, it did a little bit, Shane. The problem is I have SDRs. None of my SDRs go to the 5 gigahertz range. And I do want to get a Nano VNA, the new one, volume or version 2 or 3, or they're calling it, I don't know, because it can go to 6 gigahertz, which would be great as well. Too many windows. I need to get where'd it go? Here it is. Hey, Sergio. They're still going over there. Yep, they're still going over there talking about feathers. So, yeah, I know. Is what it is. Worst case scenario, I've got a $200 product on my property out in the middle of the woods somewhere. Electronics are pretty robust. I'm pretty confident a good 80% of it's going to survive, even if it gets rained on. So, is what it is. Hey, SPC, let me grab that URL here. I do have something I do need to show Greg's Maker Corner. Hit Control Paste here, boom, in case anybody wants to join. I know Greg isn't going to be able to join today. He's got some stuff going on at home. Not bad, just he's wore out. It's been a rough day for him, as is for a lot of people today. So one thing, Immersion RC. I love your VTXs. Almost equal in my book to the TBS Unify Pro 32. But your Proton board that we're supposed to be able to mount this VTX on, the pins you send are too big for the VTX. And I already soldered them on. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Yeah, so, oh yeah, work. Let's just say, there's enough people who are coming down with COVID at the building I work at. Getting an extension on my work from home has not been an issue. But what I wanted to show Greg is I have a new USB component plugin. And using that, so let me go grab a couple things here that I should have grabbed beforehand and wasn't thinking. Let me grab this. I need to grab the headset. Unfortunately, I desoldered the video adapter or video transmitter on that one already, so I have to go get a different quad. This is how I've been doing my long range stuff. It works really well. Let me get out of the way so you guys can see it. That is a Clearview Racing first gen that one of Greg's friends sold me for a really good price. Let me grab a quad and a battery. Let me grab you because you're a decent camera. And a 4S battery that still has voltage, please. That won't be you. That'll be you. Okay, on my way back. And just because you should never power on a quad without your transmitter, if you can help it. Of course, now my transmitter is going to give me issues. Okay. So, Beta 85X HD. I happen to had two of them. I need to buy a new camera for the other one because I hit the ground so hard I cracked the metal casing. So I'm having a problem with my controller, and it's a power issue. One of the regulators, I think, on the main board is bad. Nope. Yeah. The only way I can power it off when it does this. So what it's doing, yeah, okay. I have a choice. I can either plug it into USB-C charger and wait for it to power up on its own, which will be pretty quick, or turn it on and just wait. But anyways, I'm not too worried about this drone. This drone's not going to hurt me. So this is the box goggles. So you're not going to be able to really see what that's doing. I need to grab my StreamYard URL and come over to this browser. Paste, enter. Oh, good. The controller's up now. Okay, I'm going to enter Broadcast Studio as Z2. And then we're going to share a screen. Actually, not quite yet. OBS. There we go. We're going to change camera. There we go. That's better. Add myself to stream. Now there's two of me. Anyways, okay. Turn that on. You notice it's still a black screen as expected. Okay, we're going to turn. I'm going to untangle my goggles and plug them. I shouldn't call these goggles. It is just one big, massive goggle. Okay, that's up and running. Grab this and plug it in here. That gets that up and running. Turn that power on. Good. And grab this cable here and plug it in here. Go away. That was weird. Anyways, okay, still static as expected on my side. You guys don't see it yet. And power. And come on. Huh. Well, I had it working earlier. Yeah, I got video in the goggle. What's it not liking? It ain't liking something I'm doing. Of course. Isn't that how it always goes, people? Okay, first we're going to unplug those. Okay, plug that back in. Still nothing. Okay, I had it working earlier. I don't know why it's not now. Ah, that's why. Okay. Wow, it looked so much better earlier. And it does not look that bad in the goggle. So I don't know what's going on. Huh. Maybe if I plug these back in. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Well, anyways, the link's out there if anybody wants to join. Oh, it's more than a little dim. It worked better before. I don't know what's going on. So come over here. See, hi, me too, me. Huh. Yeah, it worked. It worked much better than that last time. I don't know what's going on here. Goggles are beautiful, so that's not the issue. I mean, that's the goggle. So yeah, I had this working earlier. It's not now. Not sure why. Whatever, that figures. Anyways, yeah, leave. Bye-bye. Anyways, back over here. I'll play with it later and get it working even better. Really good drone for anybody who's new to it and willing to spend a little bit. Let me drop that there. Yeah, I might be too close, but either way, no, because the video through here is coming just fine. Yeah, so I don't get it. As I said, it worked earlier. Hey! So, I see Dan's here. I see Llama's here. Hi, Chris Travis. Hi, Viking. I'll put the URL back out in a mode in case anybody wants to join me. Is the stream done over there? I should probably go check. I like talking to Billy, but I had a schedule. Hey, so, oh yeah, I keep saying I was going to put it back out there. So in case anybody wants to join, if I can figure out how to copy and paste. Boop. Okay, cool. So in case anybody wants to join, there's the URL. Hey, Michael Cassell. Yep, knocking crap over. So unfortunately, because I can't get the VTX soldered up onto the Proton board the way I wanted, I'm not going to be able to get that working fully, which sucks. Yep, they're done. Yay. Well, not yay. They're always a good stream. There's a reason I wait for them to finish normally. So, I still need to get the filament samples boxed up and the random printer part thrown in, get that mailed off. I still have a bunch of cleanup to do, as you can see, always. Oh, but what to work on? Actually trying to printing a 3D modded one myself. 3D modded what? So, hey, Greg, 2 small pins or 2 large pins. Anything I can do? I don't think I have a 5-pin header that'll work. Did this come with a header? No, it did not. Came with wires, not a header. The pins are too big. So I'm going to have to either unsolder that header or find a way to make the pins thinner without destroying what I've already got soldered on here. Hey, Andrew, the Missy has the cam. Yeah, desolder the header and get a header that fits. That's what I was afraid of. I don't even know if I have a header that fits right now. I was a little shocked to find it was too small. Hey, oh yes, that's one of the cameras I was going to use. Yeah, I figured I'd just pull the black plastic off with pliers and desolder each pin one at a time. I ran into this actually with the Tiny Hawk as well. The Tiny Hawk uses a smaller pin header. Where is that? I have a container of pin headers, and I don't know. See, this is why I need to organize. I don't know where it is. JST, here we are. No, well, maybe. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. I think these are going to be too big as well. These are the same size. Yep, these are the same size of what I've already got on there. That's a no-go. Boop. Hey.
What's
up? Hey,
up?
Dan.
What's going on?
So did you see the intro?
Yes, I did, good sir. I enjoyed that. I like the use of the word sentence enhancers.
Yes. I have to thank you for that. As
yeah,
well. There's no problem. I did thank you for that.
Yes, you did. No problem. I'm not sure how long I can hang out. I did get asked to attend something. I'm not sure what it is yet. So when I know more, I can, and I'm able to say more, I will. But for right now, I was told, hey, I need to talk to you. And I said, okay. And then I was told, I'll let you know when I'm available. And I said, okay. So Llama, really, Llama, you just waited for me to show up and then you had to come in?
I was,
well, he doesn't like hanging out with just me.
I was talking to Sergio.
Ah, yes. Mr. Sergio.
I designed him a custom part he wanted.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Sergio is
doing final fitting. Hey, Sergio, sit you right there. You want this longer or shorter? I was thinking this is too long, but you were saying you wanted another 10 millimeters. It don't make no sense. I would want this.
At some point, Sergio will be stuff on the walls, by the way. Now I've got the 2 printers up top, the 2 printers down below. I'm going to clean this up right here. And then once I get all this stuff shipped out to everybody, then I'm going to start building a laser right here. Once the laser is done.
I left it that long so you can grab the plug and unplug it if you wanted to. But yeah, it's kind of long.
Yeah. Shorter is better.
Shorter is better. That's not what she said. That is not what she said. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's long. I was trying to make it so you can grab the plug if you ever wanted to just unplug it. Was this diameter big enough or too small? I'm thinking it's almost too big.
Apparently, Sergio says 10 millimeter shorter.
Can I tell them what we're doing here, Sergio? Just so they have a clue what we're talking about.
I need a pair of different pliers.
Hey, look. There's a printer doing something, guys. Do you see that? You know what the best part is? Watch this. You ready?
No, we can't see anything because of how dark it is over there.
Oh, wait. Let me switch cameras real quick. Hold on a second.
You got it all set up. Oh, look. He's got the... Oh. I saw Zolan's little thing on there. I thought it was in Dan's house. So just so you guys understand what I'm doing for Sergio, he wanted some way to attach his wires to the motor on his X-axis. So I designed this little clip that snaps onto the back of the motor and holds the wires. It just snaps on. He already had one that was similar. I just kind of
similar.
Yeah, well, it just clamped on there, and it actually was using the wires more or less to hold itself there. Where this one actually snaps onto the motor itself a little tighter.
I see.
A little too tight because I can't get it to frick off.
Yep.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll edit the length later. Let's get it to clip on the motor proper. The one I sent you, sir, should clip right on the motor.
Oh crap! I just bent the pin.
It should be nice and. I mean, I'm deliberately giving it a little bit of play because everybody's printer is a little different.
Everybody's printer's a little different. Yes, that is true. What are you printing, Dan? That's what SPC wants to know.
Well, if this doesn't give away part of it anyway. Some people might know what this is. I really need to get some lights in front here. I'm going to work on that.
Yeah, you do got to get some.
We actually have somebody who's going to be joining us for the after hot mix stream.
Nice. Well, come on down.
Oh, they're busy finishing up things real quick.
Hey, come on down. We're here waiting.
So no clue what that is.
Yeah, you got to get front lights. You know what else you need to do, dude? Is either lower your camera that like 1/8 of an inch or do something.
You don't like the light? Well, you got to get the light, Llama.
I mean,
you don't like
it's
bright
not a big
ideas.
deal. I do it all the time too. So
you don't like bright ideas, Llama? Is that better now? Am I brighter now that the light's
just
not
turn it up, yo, man.
out?
Stop being.
I'm just asking. Does this look better now? Is it not washing me out? See, but here.
No, it's really bright. I'm trying to because now you can actually see what you're looking at.
Yeah,
I still have no clue.
It's the quick change toilet pole or toilet paper dispenser.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. This is the part that you stick up and then you put the toilet paper in between. I got the fingers and the plugs printing right now. They should be done hopefully.
So Sam, looks like Sam got it right.
So it's going to be hanging on the wall right next to the mud bucket you got to poop in your little room there?
Oh, God, no. This is going in the house because I love my family, but I got a bunch of daughters, and normally it's the girls who are bitching about the toilet paper not being put on the spool. Well, no, in my house, it's me.
So, Dan,
you know.
Actually, sorry, Llama. He's not going to say one way or another because that's special for his OnlyFans stream.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. I got to keep these people wondering so they'll pay that money. By the way, I find it interesting that Andrew, there she is. Hi, Billy.
Hello.
How's Miss Billy?
I'm pretty good. Pardon?
Hey, Billy. Billy,
You're
by the way, just so you know,
tonight. Actually, it's this morning for you, huh?
Yeah, it's morning. Yeah.
I was just going to say, Billy, dear, just let you know you did an awesome job tonight.
So.
As normal.
Yes, I know. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on, because I know somebody's going to say it. So let me just wipe this off real quick.
What?
Oh.
Brown
I
noses.
always freak out. So thank you. It's
no.
yeah.
I'll tell you honestly, out of all the crazy streams that I've done, like popping in on streams like this and doing things like that, the craziest one was that giveaway. That thing was like, I was like sitting there at the right before we started. I'm like this the whole time. I'm like, I can't believe I have like a scripted like something. It's not like I just jump in like, hey, what's up? It's like I actually have to
I
try
even
and script
scripted an
something.
intro for him.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm useless with script. I just made an
Yeah.
auto prompt actually, so that I can have a little thing that reads it
I
to me.
normally just make an outline and then I end up throwing it away. But
Yeah, it's just let it flow.
and I give presentations to CEOs of multi-million-dollar corporations, but
You're just too good at it.
no script.
Yeah.
I've had too many issues with they ask you something that's not on the script, and now you're screwed.
I just
Yeah,
want to
that's
see
true.
this feather video.
Yeah.
Hurry up and do it so I can watch it.
Okay.
That's cool as crap.
I meant to do it I meant to do it before even Hackaday and stuff, and then I just got I freaked myself out worrying about that, and then just spent the week basically just worrying about that and not doing anything else. and so I meant to have it last week, but I'll do it in the next couple of days. I make a commitment to myself.
You need to buy a bottle of Xanax. Is that what you're saying?
No, we don't want to mess up the meds that she's already.
Yeah.
It's already in the mix there, Llama. She already adds that into her daily routine. It's okay.
It's how she deals with you.
I have ADHD, so I basically take amphetamines.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a Adderall guy, so I understand.
Yeah. Actually, I think I need to take a bit of a break. I think that's part of the problem I've been having is they're sort of wearing off a little, so it's time for a break. I think reset.
I've been having good luck with this lately. This has been helping, but you can't see it, so it doesn't help.
He's been doing CBD.
What is it?
CBD. Yeah, it's helping with a bunch of different things. So that's why you see me doing this now.
Like the erectile stuff? No, anyways. Hey, Andrew! I have not had a chance to work at it that closely. I should. I apologize.
I did want to correct something.
Oh, what do we got?
So this is the front panel. Oh, sorry, I was painting because I was doing the blanking plate for this logo here. What's my logo? Lights up. And there's another clear PLA printed part in there, so that lights up as well. So this is for the recycled LCD laptop LCD monitor. So I just started working on all of the electronics that are going in there. I'm going to put it
nice.
There. So I've got my dual channel 15 watt amp, what works at 10 amps on 8 watt speakers, and that plugs in there. And that little PLA piece lines up with the LED, so it lights up.
Yeah.
And then let's get this on. Then I got my volume knob.
Gee.
So that goes on. And then
you break stuff.
No, it just dropped off. And then obviously I've got print out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pieces. And then I can start fitting these bad boys.
Okay.
And they're massive. They're loud as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the version 6 of the Tenacious speakers.
The Tenacious speakers from Paul. Yeah.
Yes.
Polymate Paul.
I would have printed my own
you've seen those, right? You've seen Polymate Paul's 3D printed speakers, right? Have you seen those?
I have seen 3D printed speakers. I'm not great with names, but
okay. Hold on a second. I mean,
Polymate 3D, really good guy.
Oh, Polymate. Sorry, I thought you were saying I thought you were saying a different one entirely. Yes, nope. I have seen Polymate. Yes.
He makes the 3D printed speakers. Yeah.
Yeah, they're here. Let me. First off, there you go. That's one of them. These are an older model.
Can't see it because you got no light, Dan.
Shut up, Mama.
So is this like the blue white? Is this like the blue or white dress thing?
Yeah, it's gray and blue. I promise. But no, the whole thing is 3D printed. So let me get it apart here.
Well, except for the magnets and the coil.
Except for the magnets and the coil and the amp itself and any wiring. See, here's your amp wires. I've got it kind of sloppy put together.
So, Chris Travis.
Thanks, Chris.
She's always got a ball on her head.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
showing.
thinking
Yeah.
about it.
No, all good. But I was just going to say, then this part here, and then down underneath here, these two parts are printed in TPU. That's actually PLA, and then you can, and I'll do this cautiously because I know if I'm not, there's going to be a magnet that's going to go flying. But then you've got, and there we go. You've got the two magnets inside that go right up the middle.
Oh, that's awesome.
But and it does work, and I'm not going to play any music on Zolan's stream because I don't want to potentially get him dinged.
Because I get not demonetized. I get copyright stricken.
Yeah.
In like a
I did.
heartbeat.
I got a copyright strike on that one that I did, but thankfully it was Mr. Ricky Tanner's music, and he said go ahead, and then he contacted his label, and his label dropped the strike, so that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I get hit with them really easy. I don't know why.
But yeah, so
it
it's
really
all
annoys
just-
me too because I'll be playing like Fallout, and I love the music in Fallout, but I get a copyright strike because I have the music playing. And I'm like, but I thought this was allowed.
It's meant to be, right? So frustrating.
Yes. It's like, hey, it's copyright free sound, and it's not really copyright free sound. Yes, I'm going to, you know what, the hell with it. I'm going to Amazon right now. I'm going to try and find some sort of like an LED light to put back here so you guys will quit picking on me for being dark.
Dude, don't you have some?
Moody, I like it.
Don't you have the UFO box?
Just use the LED light strips. They're 4700K, perfect for video.
Nope.
Look at
Zolan
that.
makes a good point. Zolan makes a really good point.
Yeah,
Give
so
me a
don't you
second.
have some
Give me a second.
strips
box
or
around here?
something you can plug in a little pie and be done with
Try
it?
and find it. There it is. Got it. Ta-da. It's a good thing I moved into this space and I have all this room now.
I suck at
It's still
desoldering.
loose. It's not supposed to be that loose.
What is it?
Oh,
Is that a speaker too?
No,
no.
it's just a wire harness for the motor.
Gotcha.
Somebody
where did
wanted
it go?
have it. Mr. Sergio wanted it, so I designed it for him. And then he went.
You're
and did
so sweet, Llama. You
Yeah.
take care of us. You're such a good guy. You take care of us here in the community. We love
Go
you.
ahead, Sergio. Tell him what you did when I told you I'd do this in like 10 minutes.
He said you were full of it, didn't he?
Well, he is, but
No, he went
Yeah,
out and
we
bought
all
a
know that.
roll of atomic cherry red carbon fiber filament and sent it to me.
ooh.
Sexy.
Yeah. So now I got to kiss his ass until he gets this right.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the person who tried to take credit for your infographic actually reached out to you?
Yeah, they did. Because I think some people were, because they were on Facebook mostly, and I think some people were like, "Hey, it's not okay," and kind of had a good bit of a go at them. It was interesting because the moderator of that community didn't seem to find anything wrong with it, and then like made them repost it without the attribution, and then pinned that. But then when I was speaking to the moderator, they were like saying, "Oh, we'll pin the real one," but they didn't sort of apologize for not doing that. It was really bizarre. But the person who did it, the person who did the corrupt, reached out and said, "Yeah, sorry," and they didn't realize the effect that it would have and all that sort of stuff. I think they just didn't really think. They were just like, "This is the only bit that's applicable," and I'm like, "Well, no, it's not actually." And you know, it'd be good to have my contact on.
They were just trying
Yep.
to zoom in on it.
Llama,
Pardon?
is this better?
It's better. It's not great, but it's definitely better.
You shut the hell up, Picky. You can't have everything,
No,
damn
I'm
it.
trying to help you out, man.
Hey, Llama, read my cup.
God, I suck at
I
this.
have the time or the crayons to explain this to you. That's a good freaking
You
mug.
thank Mr. Carnes for that. I got a message from Bob earlier today that said, "Now enjoy some damn coffee," and I was like, what? And then he was like, "You'll see." And then I was like, "Okay." And then I got home and there was a cup that said, "I don't have the time
There we
or the
go.
crayons to explain
Oh.
it to you." So I'm gonna take that to work tomorrow, and every time somebody comes to ask me a question, I'm just gonna get a drink of my coffee.
I hope I didn't burn
Plant
that pad.
feature.
Passive aggressive.
Hey, it fits.
Yes, Billy. Yes.
Oh, hang on.
Hey, nice
It
work.
fits.
Ooh. Hey, if
That
it
is-
fits, it ships, right?
Yeah. That's quite nice, actually.
Yeah.
Impressed with that.
that's
It fit
great.
quite nicely. That was first try as well.
Gotta be happy with that.
Damn it.
What is it? Measure once, cut 3 times? No, wait.
Yeah.
I cut it too short 3 times.
Yeah, the only problem I had is I was printing on the limits on my PEI sheet and I forgot to clean one spot on it.
Oh,
I know how that is.
The only spot on it. The rest of it printed beautifully. Everything came out really nice. It fits on perfect, but it's just that one little bit. It's like, oh well.
I
I'm
need to
having too
find
much fun with this now.
a small pin header, and I know I have some.
I think I might work on the rest of this watercolor palette. I'll tab out the outside.
Yes, Billy, you should do that. And then you should make a video about it and then explain to us all how you did that so that we can continue to watch Billy videos.
I really need to get quicker at them. I think I overthink them. I need to get quicker and just pump more content out, I think.
No, take your time and do it right.
Yeah, quality over quantity, dear. Quality over quantity.
Everything she does is quality.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Gee, I
Actually,
thought I
Actually,
was
I
the
watch
one.
most of your videos like that. Like, how the hell did you
I
figure
was gonna
this
say I
out?
thought I was the one kissing her ass. I guess I'm wrong. Never mind.
No, I remember there was a post up ages ago, and I was looking into it, and it was about the printed onto fabrics.
Yep.
And someone else had done it, and I started looking into it, and the first secondary name that had came up after this guy that I was watching was your name. So I was like, all right, so I'll get in and start watching it. And I was reading some stuff. I was like, all right, okay, great. And then it was the video that you did about. That was a recent one that you posted. What was how to do things with the mesh mixer? And I was like, all right, I'll get into that and watch that because I get called the mesh mixing master because I can just do everything in mesh mixer. So I was like, all right, well, I'll watch this. And I was like, actually, she's put it in a way that literally everyone can learn mesh mixer, and it will save me time. So when people ask how to use mesh mixer, I just send them your video.
Oh, that's nice.
Actually, thank you for telling me that because I did not know she had a mesh mixer video, and I suck at mesh mixer.
I can't deal with mesh mixer.
Yeah, I actually made the mesh mixer. Yeah, it's great. It's really versatile. I made them as part of a big face-to-face workshop that we ended up turning virtual here in Brisbane for a space here. We have a free makerspace. It's really cool. And so I did it for them. And yeah, so I thought I'd just repackage them. But I was allowed to keep up content. They're very open source and about everything. So yeah, as part of that. And there's a few mesh mixer, a couple of Inkscape, a little bit of Blender, tiny bit of Blender.
Inkscape won some of the stuff I already knew, but some of the stuff I didn't. But I don't use Inkscape as much as I used to.
Yeah, I I do a lot of my vector work in PowerPoint. It's shameful. It's so shameful. But
I'll beat you with that. I paint it in Microsoft Paint, and then I put it through an SVG converter that I've got, an online one. Then I take it into Fusion, and then start working off of that.
That's glorious.
So that's what I did with Zolon's one as well. Took his picture, changed it into a vector, and then drew all the lines, and then separated the pieces so that.
Yeah, you want to show that off? I'll make you make the screen big.
Yeah, go ahead.
Zolon loves self-promotion, so go for it.
Right, I'm gonna have to find it. Give me a second.
He's not even ready. Look at that.
Yeah, I know, but I was sort of with stuff.
By the way, I have to say this. So you prefer Andy over Andrew? Is that what I'm understanding?
I don't mind. Loads of people are like, oh, do you mind this or do you mind that? I really don't mind. I get called a lot of things.
Well, I'm just noticing that the message you sent me last night along with that thing had Andy, and I'm thinking to myself, so I prefer to tell people what they're more comfortable with. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if you're more comfortable with Andy, I'll call you Andy. I know you put Andrew because it's, the internet and it's technical. I get that. But if you prefer Andy, like I prefer Dan, usually I type everything as Daniel just because it's more proper, but I'm far from proper. So just call me Dan.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can call me Andy. I mean, I've got loads of nicknames: Satan, Tashman, Andy, Andy Pandy Panda, Andy Roo Baby Roo.
Jesus,
Yeah.
man.
Candy
Okay,
candy for me.
pick one. It's like,
Oh, I'm
like when I
fan of
asked.
Cashman. Can we
Yeah.
talk about that one a little more? Because does Cash mean the same thing in the UK that it does in Australia?
Yeah, Cashman was because when I first walked into the school that I changed to, the kind of gothy, mosh ahead crowd that I kind of fitted in with literally saw me and I had a mustache and I had a bit of a goatee and I was really young and everyone was like, Tash! Oh, he's just so good.
Oh,
So
I thought you were
I
saying
heard
Cash,
hash.
as in,
I
like,
did not hear
passionately.
stash.
And I was like, ooh, he has the reputation for kissing passionately. Sorry, I heard the wrong thing
Yeah.
entirely.
well, no, it is. It's Cashman. Cashman.
Gotcha.
So-
I love it.
But yeah, so
Okay.
this is in 3 pieces.
Hang on.
Oh,
Bing.
What is up, Mr. Red Light?
Yes,
Or-
red light. I was waving at
Or are
you.
you
sir.
sharing your screen?
hold on, wait a minute. Are you? Oh, wait, here we go. Right.
Sergio, I just sent you another one.
There we go.
I tried this. It's still a little loose and I shortened
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
So it's 3 pieces because the shading on the inside on the lenses
Yep.
were very difficult to try and get so that it would print. So first off, you've got the front plate. So if I hide the 2, it has the 2 monocles, then the gears. That is obviously see-through.
it. Okay, then.
Then you have the clear plate. What would be clear, you'd obviously just print that in clear PLA. I tried to do it in other different ways. Like if you wanted to, you could print this in. I've done it as 1 mil thick, so you can print it in white, so the light would still diffuse through it.
Right.
But I could make it thinner if you don't have clear PLA. But generally, I'll print them for clear PLA because like that light bar that I did in that, it's very easy just to back them with foil.
Right.
If you want the reflections like on the sides, the back of the box, and then you've just got the light box. Well, it's got the hangers on there, and then it's got just a little port on the inside there so that you can put your USB RGB LEDs or wire up your own RGB LEDs,
Right.
and then that just goes all the way around. And then all you do
Nice.
is just you put foil tape over the back of it, and then when you put it all together, you'll get a nice reflection through it. Will work, and everything sticks out. So there's certain bits that are higher than other bits, so it gives the illusion
Of depth.
that it's got a whole load of depth. And then obviously I've done it in red, so it was easier, so that you could actually see like what was happening behind it.
Right.
But yeah, so there we go.
that's awesome. That's going to look amazing. Well done.
Yep. I'm going to have to start printing that soon.
Gorgeous.
I got used to doing it because I used to do a lot of laser cutting. So you got used to doing the layered different pictures, and like I've got a few videos on my old site of what we did. What was a forest? So you'd cut the trees, and you'd count the ridge and the mountains, and then I did a stag, and then I'd have a bit at the back what was hidden that would go all around the outside of the box, and then a basic frame over the top of the box.
Mhm.
So I mean, this thing was, this long because you had to distance each piece. When you lit it up, it would create a shadow box. And then I can't remember his name. He did the one with the fox.
Yes,
the
that's
triangle
the
with the
first
fox.
time I saw that.
Yeah. So when it came to 3D printing, I started doing that for people, but I never actually showed anyone the stuff that I used to do. So it was very easy for me to work out because I knew how much distance I needed for the RGB LEDs. I knew how far apart you actually need them distanced, because if you put them too close together with like shadow boxes, what happens is it gives you like a weird effect. It makes you look like there's depth, but there's not. So your eyes instantly see all the defects in the cuts. So each one has to be spaced so that it actually creates like an overlap, as they call it. So it looks like each piece has got the depth to it. And
Right.
if you mess that up, it just looks wrong. But with 3D printing, it's a lot more easier because you can just buy clear PLA, put the PLA frame in, stick it together, and then put the LEDs behind it. Done.
Gorgeous. That sounds
Still got
awesome.
precise,
Do you have any
uh,
pictures of that? That sounds amazing.
Hold on, I should actually have some old pictures on here.
Andrew, you better be careful. Billy might try and suck you into an episode of her new YouTube stream or new YouTube show. That, jeez, I can't even talk.
That would be actually wonderful. I'd love
haven't-
that.
It's you and your
Actually
many
started mine
mysteries.
yet.
It's
Right.
Andrew and his many mysteries.
Hell yeah, that sounds awesome.
I'm glad
And
I'm
you-
not really a creator so much as just kind of like a copier of everybody else's stuff. Like I just print what somebody else already did. Saves me from having to be interviewed by people for things because it's like I don't do anything. I just stream. So
That's a kind of making.
no, it's not.
Okay.
I make
Yeah.
people
My goal
smile,
was-
and that's easy enough to do. If I had money, I could make everyone smile, but I don't have money, so I use words.
You have
in
your sweet
conversation.
self.
One of my
Billy
goals
and
actually,
Hyde.
which
I'm
is
just
why
saying.
I interviewed Billy and I'm trying to get some others, is to promote BIPOC people, women in making all, and because not enough people do.
Yeah, there are certain people in the community we have to get them to break out of their shell and actually come join us on stream. Like a certain chainmail
Yes,
female who makes chainmail. Need to get her to come hang out with us.
I'm trying to get her in. The problem is she's really busy.
Yes,
By the way.
yes.
This is beautiful.
So this was before it was going into the box. It was to test to make sure that when the light actually hits it, it gave off a decent enough shadow. So down.
That's gorgeous. I love it.
There's that one. Then we've got Everyone Loves. This was one of our best sellers for quite a while. Took me ages to figure this out, but
wow. Doctor Who.
awesome.
yeah, Doctor Who police box. But we couldn't call it the Doctor Who police box, obviously. But I turned it into a light. That was just a battery pack and a 5-volt RGB LED rig. It had a little remote control, and that's what the little light was on the top. You could put the infrared
Nice.
receiver in there.
That's
that was
super
that one.
cute. Love it.
And then I got my.
I was actually thinking of doing a police box similar to that, but with a infinity mirror.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So
So,
it would
it's bigger on the inside.
Right, but set up in the same way that people have been doing those infinity mirror bookshelf ends. So it actually looks like a scene that's going on.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be awesome. That would be
Try
awesome.
and find some of the older stuff
But
that I did. I mean,
The problem with that is I suck at modeling. So
No better time to learn than the present.
except for I'm
seriously
also
does-
trying to learn a bunch of other crap right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
B-box. I must have my B-box somewhere as well. Still got the files for that. Let's try and find it.
Way too much solder. What now, Llama?
What? I've got my.
Please don't die.
Yeah, I'm just imitating Llama.
I don't have the good
Hey,
trace.
how's this one, Llama? Is this light a little bit better?
It's looking good.
It's
looking
bright as
good.
shit. I really need to do something over it because it's like in my eyes, bright. And like I looked at it, and now all I see is a spot on Llama's face, on Billy's face, on Andy's face, and on Zolan's side of his head. I just see a
Maybe you
spot.
could dim the background lights, and that would make your camera adjust so that
Oh, here is this what you
one
want?
doesn't have to be as bright. Just I don't know. That could help. Maybe.
How to make Dan say my name and multiple swears.
Is that better?
Dan,
I'll just turn off one of the two. Because the
Yeah,
other option is
actually,
turn
I
off
think it
both
is. You're
of them.
brighter.
Well, that's because this thing's like right here. Look, ready?
Ha. Yeah.
It's like right
Yeah,
in my face.
I have two here, and I'm like, my eyes are straining. Probably because I don't have my glasses on too.
I have my standard overhead light that this
Billy.
1960 edition had, and then I have a LED spotlight that's actually pointed up at the ceiling.
Put your
What do you
glasses
have to
on,
do all there, Dan? Why don't you just turn it around and shoot it at the wall so it's just bouncing light?
How about if I just try to, shoot it up at the ceiling and see how that does? Considering my
Okay.
walls are gray, Llama. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
No,
But they're
well,
dark.
Anybody in chat or watching for U.S. shipping, I need a better pair of these because I keep destroying them by clipping pins.
Oh, I just bought like 20 of them from AliExpress really cheap. Because I do the same thing. I destroy them by using them how they shouldn't be used. And I just bought like, I don't know, it wasn't 20. It was like 5. But I was like, I may as well just buy a bunch of cheap ones
Stop
because I'm going
buying
to keep
steps
abusing them.
and get real straight cutters. Much better.
Yeah, I'm sure you're correct. Can I be trusted with them? though?
Billy, you put your glasses on. I'm sorry, I was too busy playing with my light to notice.
Believe it or not, for cutting filament and getting little burrs and stuff off, I use an old pair of nail clippers.
Yeah, I have some cuticle trimmers that are really good
Yes.
for that. They're like similar. Yeah.
They're much better than using all these diagonal cutters and everything.
Agreed.
Okay, that'll apply power.
Agree
and see if it
to disagree. Maybe.
Ooh.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
because
know.
you don't know anything, Dan.
You're right, Llama. I'm just kind of guessing. This shit's all a joke to me. Hey, Billy, look at that big ass printer back there. See it?
What's that?
That thing's a monster, is what that is.
That
It's
is a
here.
big-
Have you ever
It's
fired
a-
anything up?
That is a Stratasys Dimension. It's an old school, like ABS printer from back in the day. Around here somewhere, I
Is it
had. Oh,
working?
here we go. No, it is not. I'm actually thinking about gutting it and then. I'm thinking about gutting it and modernizing it so that I can actually use the heated chamber, because it's a giant heated chamber, is what it is. Doesn't have a heated bed. It's got a heated chamber, keeps everything at the right temp. So I was thinking about just, like I said, gutting it and then using it for like ABS or something like that if I wanted to play around with it, but kind of have it work on a more modern, or with more modern stuff.
Fly inside
That'd be
of it.
cool. That'd be very cool.
Yeah. Problems are going to be is it uses these big cartridges with the ABS in them, and I don't want to use the cartridge system. So
That is
I'm
weird.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way
Or at least it is
to
to me.
drill some holes and then run some PTFE. It's gonna have probably some pretty long, tubes, some pretty long, a pretty long Bowden system.
So it's
So
Drip drive.
it's not powder then. It's filament.
it's filament. Yeah. Here, hold on a
Right,
second.
okay. Yeah.
The Stratus.
They do powder, don't they?
Yeah,
do.
but they also have cartridges that they
See?
used to use.
Yeah.
Don't
What
know,
kind
never
of
heard
water
of
are you
it.
going to put in it?
Let me turn the light back on now because I turned it off because it was
yes.
like shooting right in my face and that was annoying. But for Billy, anything, right? There we go.
I don't know. I quite liked it in dark. It was quite.
There you go. Yeah, I know. But here you go. See, it's got these big old chipped cartridges. I guess I should go this way
Yeah.
with it.
The 3
And then
too, right?
I don't really know
yeah.
how old this stuff is, but I'm guessing it's early 2000s maybe. So I'm guessing probably 15, 20 years old. So I'm sure if I tried to run it through one of the printers right now, it might argue with me a little bit.
Maybe just a little.
If I maybe
What
just
doesn't
for-
argue with you?
True. My wife does a lot. My wife does that often. So, but I'm thinking that maybe I could, for shits and giggles, we could just maybe try it on one of those back there just to see what would happen.
Put an Ender
So-
3 in it?
Isn't
Yeah,
that
just
three-
well, I'm saying like it'll pull through. Like, see, it'll actually pull out. So I could use it as the spool holder, and then just kind of like run it up into the Bowden and let it run and see what it'll do. See what this ancient. I'm assuming this is ABS. I was told that it was used for ABS back in the day. I don't really know much about it. And when you look on the side here, oh, okay, here we go. Ooh, good. I got information. It is a P400 support cartridge. So this is just support material. This isn't even actually like
Oh.
a material. And it was manufactured June 15th, 2007.
Wow. That is early days.
Yeah, a 13-year-old filament. I'm sure it'll probably print just great considering it spent most of its life sitting in a hot, humid closet with a bunch of network equipment.
Yeah, so that's probably what PVA was that being used to support then?
I don't even think it's that because I think it's more of a. I don't think I'll have to take some and soak it in water and see if it's anything water soluble or what, Llama.
I don't think they did PVA back then.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
what
Let
would
me
they
pull the
use
other.
to
Let me pull the
support?
other cartridge out and see what the other cartridge is. Then if there's a sticker on this one, there's probably one on that one too.
Cool head too, isn't it?
I've never really paid attention, so
It's a cool machine, man. If you got it.
Yeah.
What did I do with it?
That one says support material too. Let me look underneath in the drawer and see what's down there.
Let me make him not so big since he's running back and forth. There we go. Oh, we lose someone? We lost Andrew.
No.
What did I do with
You just
it?
hear Dan going, "What the hell? It's all support."
Yeah, they used everything else. That's why they didn't print with it anymore, because they ran out of film. It's too damn expensive to buy more.
Yeah, that
I think
is
it's
how
all
the
3
status
millimeter
do.
too. I don't think you can run that in those regular printers. If I remember correctly, all those old Stratus were 3 millimeter.
Yep.
So unless
Yeah.
you change anything over, you can't run that in anything but those Stratus heads.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, I
You
saw
can
that
do
too, Chris. Chris in chat is saying Murph has announced dates for next year, which is March. They're putting Murph for
You know,
March next year. That's
I have a real hard time with it being
little
called
ambitious.
Murph.
It's
Really?
all support material.
Yes. And my
What?
reasoning is when I was in high school back in the 90s, my best friend had a cat named Uba. And Uba did not meow. This cat only made one noise, no matter what. If it was hungry, if it wanted petted, anything. It only ever made one noise. But how it made that noise was how you knew what it wanted. And that noise was Murph. M-E-R-F.
So you think of Uber.
Murph. So all of us in our little group, we use Murph as a nonsense word that means anything depending on the situation.
Murph.
So every time I hear somebody talk about Murph, I'm like, what about Uba?
Murph. You Murphed it.
It's a good fun word. It feels right to say it.
Exactly.
Word.
Must be on the table in the other room. I'm looking for a little device that makes it so that way the risk of me letting the magic smoke out is not as high.
Electronics is still such wizardry to me.
All the rewatches if you let the magic smoke out.
Yeah, the problem is if I let the magic smoke out, I'm going to need more donations. And I am not finding it.
I am loving this extruder.
Which one?
To go buy one.
What is it?
The Omnia Drop.
Ah. You haven't really talked to me about it, Llama.
Yeah, tell us about it. What?
I did videos on it, multiple.
We don't go to your channel.
Oh, right.
Oh, no. Billy.
I barely watch YouTube at all, which is why I dragged my heels for so long to start a YouTube channel, because I barely watch videos. It's not my media of choice, so I'm sincerely sorry that I haven't seen them.
No, Billy, you do need to go watch some of Llama's videos, because he has videos that have disclaimers to say things like, don't do the stupid shit I'm about to do. He may not, I may be paraphrasing, but you get the point. Like,
that does sound fun.
He's like, this is the end product of one of my videos.
Yeah.
This used to have metal on it.
I will ruin it a little bit for you. It involves 3D printing and razor blades.
Oh.
And a weed whacker.
There it is.
So now that I've piqued your interest, go look for Llama's channel and watch that video.
Oh, yeah. I've actually been meaning to watch that one because I was thinking about printing my own stuff too.
Yeah, it was an entertaining video. I love the fact that he put the "Don't be a llama" in there. I mean, he may not. I may be paraphrasing, but
no, pretty much what I said. I didn't say llama, but I said, don't be a dumbass like I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
The whole thing, I kept going, oh my God, this is one of the stupidest things I've ever done. I'm going to put razor blades on a 3D printed blade and spin it around at 5,000 RPMs and see what happens.
Oh.
Well, so
if you're a child, you shouldn't be watching your channel.
It works.
Yes.
It works.
It actually worked a whole lot better than I thought it did.
Yeah, I mean, Billy, he's alive to tell the story, and we're not telling you about any major trips to the ER.
This is true.
We may not be telling you that. We may not be telling you for a reason because we want you to
Remember,
watch.
he ended up in the ER for his knee that one time.
That was because of the whole freaking power outage, tree, windstorm nightmare.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a
These
whole
parts need to finish. I want to get this.
training. It had
wanna
to
get
do with Mother Nature being pissed off at this whole New England area.
Yeah. I want to get
Don't
my
blame her.
tactical toilet paper dispenser taken care of here, hopefully on stream. So I'm waiting for these parts. They're only a little bit longer to go. Yeah, Billy, that's what this is. This is that quick load or quick reload toilet paper dispenser.
Amazing.
Because
It's actually
I
pretty
love it.
cool.
I live in a house with a bunch of females, and normally the females complain that the men don't swap the toilet paper. That's in most houses, but for some reason in my house, and the worst part is I've told my daughters and my wife, I'm like, we have cats, many cats, and they love toilet paper rolls. They love to play with them. So we are a under, not over when you put the toilet paper on, because if the cats start batting at it, it'll come down. But if you flip it around the other way, then as they bat at it, it just keeps flipping over on itself. See?
Did
So
not
it's
know.
when
I
everybody
never had that.
asks what's the proper way to put the toilet paper, that's a do you have cats or don't you? It's not
Gotcha.
a proper, not proper. It's a cats, no cats kind of a thing.
No,
Got
it is a see the spider or don't.
You have spiders in your bathrooms? I guess I have spiders in my bathrooms, but I wouldn't be worried if they're on the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yes, and they sometimes. So if you have a toilet paper roll where it goes this way over the top,
Yeah,
the
they can
spider
hide
will
under it.
hide underneath the top.
Yeah.
Ah.
So as
So
you
you go to pull
pull,
the spider
Go.
crawls onto your arm.
He just gets balled up in the
well,
toilet.
actually, Billy, you're in Australia. You know all about spiders in toilet bowls, don't you? Don't you guys have that whole like courtesy flush before you use it for fear that there might be a spider in there?
Oh, I thought that was so the
think
snake
we
would
just
come up.
generally fear spiders less. Here in Australia, with all our wildlife, we just basically don't mess with it. We're just like, hey, everybody, there's a snake over there. We all go and look at the snake, go, oh, it's a pretty big snake. Wow, it's quite beautiful. La, la, la. And then we just leave it.
Move along.
You know,
yeah.
like we just leave it, and it can't bite you if you don't with it.
Yeah.
And so in Australia, like Steve Irwin, most of us think he was like a bit of an idiot.
Oh no,
and
we thought
in
the same
America,
thing.
he is like this cherished
No, did you see
being,
South Park?
and we're all just
No,
like,
we
he's so
think he's an
stupid.
idiot,
Though.
too.
Like, why?
Did you
would
see South
I-
Park?
I
Uh-oh,
haven't.
it's
No, I haven't
nothing.
seen at least
Okay,
not that
because
one.
South Park has a Steve Irwin episode where
Okay.
Cartman pretends he's Steve Irwin. And over here we have Kyle, and you gotta be real careful. But I'm gonna sneak up to him and I'm gonna put my thumb up his bum.
Well, what did
Yeah,
I just walk
I mean-
into?
It was only a matter
Sorry,
of time.
internet
until something
updated.
happened to Steve. Oh,
Ah,
we got you
Good
back.
old
yay.
internet update.
Yeah.
What's going on,
But
Billy?
yeah.
Well, it's been doing it
Sergio.
recently. So
Oh,
irritating.
boy.
I missed Sergio leaving 4 minutes ago, so I had to say goodnight anyway, in hopes that he's still kind of floating around somewhere.
well,
I'd
and
like to think he is.
I've only got about 25 minutes, and then I have to end it.
Oh,
Well, I'm hoping that my print is done in 25 minutes because I want to show off the speed loader toilet paper dispenser.
I think
that's a
not
shitty thing to print.
the dispenser or anything. I just think the whole mechanism on how that works is freaking
Mhm.
cool.
It is.
Speed
It
loader.
is.
It is. It's quite awesome. And Justin became a happy boy today when he got an email or a message from you with a
Yes.
tracking number.
Yes, I'm tracking 3 rolls of yellow something.
Oh,
Yellow
yeah.
Jesse PLA,
Yep.
Golden Winter, Industrial Runoff, and then the Neon Yellow.
Neon.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that's
I won
awesome.
on Dan's stream. I was so excited I won. I forgot what I
She
won.
had other important things to do, and I don't blame her because I wouldn't want to hang out on our stream too, or like
Yeah.
that stream
Was this
if I
last
hadn't been
week?
the one doing it.
This was this
Saturday.
past Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, this was Saturday.
Oh.
Well, it
That
would have
was-
been Sunday for
that
you,
was Hack
but
Day.
We gave away
Yeah.
28 drawings in
It
less
was-
than 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we were
That's
2 hours
awesome.
and it was 2 hours and 19 minutes. We cut
Yep.
it just under the 2 hour and 20-minute mark. And it was over $2,000 worth of stuff that people donated to the giveaway. I was like, what the hell? Because, Billy, long story short, this is what my stream consists of. The same thing Zolan's doing right now, where we're just the community chatting. This is it. Like, I know you've
Sometimes
been
we
on.
do interviews.
Yeah, I, was
Sometimes.
gonna say, I know
Off
you've been
camera.
on like Zolan's. I think, yes, he had you on for a while back. And you
I
were
think I was
on-
one of the first ones, actually.
Yeah, I think, but yeah, like, so Z had you on, and you were on the stream with him. We all talked afterwards, and that was kind of how.
And then her channel blew up, but she doesn't have much content at that time.
Again, girls in tech tends to do that. Okay, like it's
Yeah.
amazing how like Billy's like, I made this thing and it's awesome, and everybody's like, oh my god, that's awesome. But like, but that's okay. That's good.
But it is awesome.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. Like we want that. Like recognition is earned when something awesome is created. So congratulations.
I haven't created anything awesome, hence why I have to host.
Exactly. That's why I was gonna say that's why I can't create anything awesome because I'm not very creative. I'm a hell of a muse. Like I can give people ideas all day long, but I can't do them for myself. So that's why I just do these things, because then I can talk to people and we can hang out and we can, as I call it on my stream, they're just the STS or the shoot the shit.
Nice.
So,
nice.
Llama, if I could, I would love a sus. What did I call myself earlier? A pandacoon.
The sus pandacoon.
I don't know if technically I'm allowed to show them because it is for a set of streamers, but I have made 12 amonglings.
Oh, I made one.
How would I do a sus trash panda?
I'm not trying
I
to
guess
bring them all up.
You do? You go get a trash panda head and you put it on the sus body. Just give it the ears and
the tail.
give it the ears and put a tail underneath the backpack coming down to the build plate, so you don't have to put support on it.
Yep.
And then you can also, if you can make it work, if you can do the snout right, where the snout comes up, where you wouldn't need support for that either, that'd be awesome.
And the same punk goggles right in front of the ears.
You know how I put a weapon in the backpacks of all of them?
Mm-hmm.
The only one that doesn't have a weapon in it is Sus Bob. I wouldn't know how to put Renee back there.
Renee is the wife, and she's kind of like Bob's secret weapon.
Oh,
Sure. And this is
she's also a creator, Billy. If you haven't been to her channel yet.
Yes,
is it Renee who's on Twitter?
She does the coloring, yes.
Renee's coloring corner. I believe it's the coloring corner with Renee or something.
I'm sorry. Hang on. I got to make Llama bigger because that was one of my favorite ones he did.
Princess Catbutt.
Oh yeah, Princess Catbutt, Devins, yeah.
Oh,
Princess
So it's Pixel.
I can see it. That's awesome.
Hey, Llama, I'll make multicolor ones starting tomorrow.
Okay. They're all up. I put them all up
He
on.
thinks he's going to make multicolored ones tomorrow, but what he's really going to do is make multicolored messes tomorrow.
Oh, shush.
It is Justin. He eventually gets
Notice,
it.
mine's still
It takes
sitting.
3 or 4 extra rolls.
Yes, but I've been
Mine
doing
is
a lot of
still
research.
sitting.
I also have talked with Ben,
did
and
I.
he's walked me through it.
There we
That's
go,
nice.
Billy.
I did not get that.
If you
Get with
want it,
Ben.
Billy,
He'll
it's
help
in
you.
the private chat. The link to Renee's
Ben?
channel. I don't have YouTube up for Z's channel, so I can't go post
Ben,
Ben Wickham.
Yeah.
Tiffy's
You know
lemonade
what
stand Ben.
Oh,
The guy
that's
that-
lovely.
Yeah, Ben is the guy who's got his shit dialed in when it comes to the palette.
Yes.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, granted, there's a hell of a block afterwards, but he has got it dialed in. I mean,
Well, and I have a
Again,
big brain
here.
purge system for it. So
here, look, giveaway items. You ready? Giveaway items that Ben sent me to throw in the boxes.
Oh yes, Tiffy's lemonade stand.
Yes.
Thank
There's
you.
the little
Why
sus
didn't you
guy in
just say
green,
Tiffy's?
and then I did say
That'd
Tiffy,
make it complicated.
but then there's the little benchy one. And
Exactly.
again, I mean, it sucks because you guys can't see it as clearly as I can because I'm staring right at it. But like, there is no bleed over of any color from one to the next. Like, it is perfect. So yeah.
Yeah, he's got it perfect.
So Justin's
He's
gonna need
lovely.
to get in touch with Ben after
We have.
tomorrow.
I already got in touch with him.
Yeah, speaking of Miss Billy, tomorrow Justin on his stream is going to be unboxing, setting up, and playing with his palette too. That should be there tomorrow.
Sometime while I'm at work, of course.
Yes. So tomorrow while he's at work, it'll get delivered, and then tomorrow evening he'll be streaming that. So if you are not a busy gal tomorrow during about this time, right? Maybe a little bit earlier.
I do have a meeting at this time.
About
That's-
45 minutes
Someone
earlier
about-
than this.
It's all good, Miss Billy.
Yeah.
You are on the other side of the globe, so things are a little different from you to us.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Like you're already in
Actually,
tomorrow
Justin,
for us.
Send me an invite when you do that
I
because
will.
I'll join you and I'll go through my setup at the same time with you.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Speaking of Billy, how's the future
Break
look?
things together.
Hunky dory. Got very sunny days here.
Good.
Is that a saying there, hunky dory? I keep saying it, and then I'm
Yes,
worried
yes.
it's an Australian thing. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Because all these
we
things that I
don't say
don't
it
realize are Australian things
It's an
until.
Oklahoma Southern thing.
Ah.
Yes.
It is said here though often,
Worldwide
just not as often as you probably use it over there.
My mother's been saying that for 90 years.
Yep.
Mhm. My mom used to say hunky dory. The one that you got to watch out for over here, especially when it comes from the south, is damn it. It was just on the tip of my tongue. Help me out here, guys.
Yes, you got to be careful with damn it.
Yep.
No, not damn it. There's bless your heart.
Oh yeah, because
Yes.
apparently that's actually an insult.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
It is.
yeah. When you're like, oh, bless your
Oh,
heart.
Dan, bless your heart.
Yeah. So yeah, if you ever hear somebody from southern states say that, they're being a sarcastic ass.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yes. Somewhere
Yes,
along the way, I learned this.
You've learned some of the slang over here. Oh, Billy, can you clarify something for me? I'm trying to figure this out. My print just finished. I heard that, but I'm trying to figure it out because, like, I know in England, fanny, the word fanny means the front, not the back. Whereas in the States, fanny means the back, not the front.
Yeah, it means the front here. Yeah.
Okay.
It means the front
And-
there too.
Roll
Okay.
around.
And actually, what's funny about that, Dan, is
Yes.
fanny here used to mean both. And the reason why I say that is because that's why they called it a fanny pack.
Ah, see, well, all I know is like I just remember from watching an evening with Kevin Smith a while back where he had gotten a hell of a culture shock when he was on stage and this girl, he was like talking about euphemisms for sex, and like he was asking them like what some of the phrases were. He was in England, I forget where when he did that one, but he was asking like what some of the euphemisms for sex are over there, and this one girl goes fanny fun, and he was like, like. Wait, are you talking about like you do
butt stuff?
that?
Fanny pack.
Yeah.
That's a fanny pack.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a fanny pack. And of course you
And
had
yes,
to find
that is The Rock.
you had to find Dwayne the Rock Johnson with his Manny pack, not
He's
fanny
great.
pack. But yeah, so like in finding that out, like I found that out at the same time he did, that like in the US we're a little off, I guess, when it comes to what a fanny really
Will?
is.
Love it.
I mean, that would be a really bad thing to find out the hard way when you're meeting up with someone for the first time and you say, let's have fanny fun, and he thinks, all right, and then bad idea.
That would be bad.
Yeah, that'd be a bad
unexpected
idea.
things would happen. People
And
might
Billy,
not know.
I know that these kinds of conversations don't necessarily bother you because you've been on streams and we've talked and.
Dude, until you've been to her Discord.
Oh
don't
no,
worry
I
about it.
have been to her Discord. I actually, when the hell was that I joined?
My
your
Reddit was
Discord?
worse.
Yeah.
I used to moderate. I don't know how much we can say on YouTube. Maybe I'll be
Well,
quiet.
you can. It's Zolan's stream, so you can say whatever he's comfortable with. But if this was my stream, as long as it's legal, I don't care.
Yeah. No politics, no religion.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. On Reddit, I used to moderate the 3D printing subreddit under the username Billy Rubin Camgirl because I started my Reddit account to make porn, and then I fell in love with 3D printing, and then it just morphed and confused everyone. It was very funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were like, hey, wait, no, never mind. You're like,
a
hey,
little
I'm
bit,
gonna
and I still get messages about it almost every day. Like, when are you gonna make more? Because like my first video went very viral, and and I still
Okay,
get messages almost daily about it.
Billy,
Like 4 years on. I don't know.
geeky girl in a mature setting, never. I can't ever see something like that
I'm not
going
even
viral.
geeky in the video. It's not even geeky. I'm just me. Like I look
Well-
just like this without glasses on. I don't know.
It's the fact that people associate the geeky Billy that you don't seem to think you are, but you are. So deal
But
with it.
I made this before I was even 3D printing. Like I made it,
Well-
and I had it on my old Reddit account, which was not geeky. It was crafty, maybe. There was a little bit of sewing and stuff on there. And then I started the Billy account because I wanted to study medicine. Hence Billy Rubin, like the
Yes.
the byproduct of breakdown of hemoglobin. Yeah, I was like, this is funny.
Did I tell you the name of my wife's service dog?
Is it Billy Rubin? No.
No.
What
It's
is it?
Fish.
That's cute.
FISH,
Cute.
as in fluorescence is C2 hybridization,
Mm.
a genetics
Awesome.
term.
I love it.
His mother's name is allele. His sister's
Oh,
name
cute.
is helicase. His
That's
brother's
awesome.
name is Fraggle, as in the not Fraggle Rock, Japanese name. It's a genetics thing.
Cool. That's awesome.
The
I love
whole
it.
litter is genetics. His fish's AKC name is Heli's AKC name is unzip your genes, because that's what the helicase does.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hilarious.
Okay,
Yeah, I love a good pun.
I'm assembling it right now as we speak, so we can see it kind of in action. I don't have a roll of toilet paper out here, guys. Sorry. There we go. Let me turn the light back on again. Damn it! But there you go. See, and then they
Nice.
flip
Yeah,
off.
that's so cool.
Oh, I dropped the pin. I got another one.
Oh,
I got more. Don't you worry.
Good.
But yeah,
Yeah, it's such a cool print. I remember that went viral on the subreddit while I was modding. People loved
yes,
it.
it's like all it is just the ability to change out your toilet paper roll quicker. So hopefully, my wife and kids will use it.
That's what you think.
I
yes.
said hopefully.
Or at least it'll be easier when you do it.
Yeah, exactly. I won't have to mess with that damn tube in the spring and so archaic. You know what I mean?
It
Archaic.
is.
I mean,
It's archaic.
but there you go, llama. Now you can see it in all of its glory, and it is real.
I mean,
And so
it's
far,
such a stupidly simple mechanism, and yet
It
it's
works.
really cool.
yeah. This side, I'm going to have to work a little bit. It's a little sticky.
Andrew keeps cutting in and out, and
It's your
Yeah,
fault.
I know. It's because I'm trying to close out Fusion because it corrupted and died down, and then I closed Mesh Mixer, and
No,
my PC now is like, "What are you doing?"
Nope, it's llama's fault. I don't care what you're saying, Andrew.
Yep.
I'm blaming llama.
I like the
choice.
stop motion we're getting.
yeah, he's doing a little bit of the max headroom action.
Max Header.
Hey, wait, tonight it's not me doing it. Yes. Right.
Hey, you're actually pretty clear tonight. What'd you do? Get new internet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Someday.
One day it'll happen.
So Andrew, is that
now
are
and the
you
end of the
Wombat?
decade?
No, you're not Wombat.
I hope this is spread out far enough for a roll of toilet paper to fit in there, because this one doesn't look like it's like U.S. toilet paper. I know we here in the U.S. have this whole thing about bigger is better. So,
Well, Dan, you do know what my filament holder is, right?
oh yeah, you told me it's the bigger is better toilet paper dispenser from whichever toilet paper company that was.
This is the Charmin Forever Roll
Yeah.
stand.
Okay, so Billy, I don't know if you ever saw those, but like over here, Charmin came out with these rolls of toilet paper that were like this big. They were huge.
That's the ones in like
American size.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
They were.
except for it's double to triple ply, extra soft.
Yeah, it was like they're like the Texas size toilet paper roll.
Last
Llama.
two people about a month and a half to 2 months.
Hey, Llama, just so you know, you're the only one embarrassed by this. Look at Billy; she's enjoying the conversation.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm falling asleep. I got to go to bed.
Aww.
I was
You're
having
saying
fun
you should
down
go to
there.
bed. It's
Yep.
2:30 in the morning here.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm old. Remember, I'm old.
So am I.
you are
Just
only as
not
old
that
as you
old.
feel, Llama.
No.
How old are you, Llama?
How old am I?
How old do you feel, Llama?
I'm 55.
So you feel how old?
So you're 11 years older
I feel
than me.
80.
Okay. You're younger than my wife.
I act 18.
My wife is actually older than you, Llama.
Yeah, and I'm old.
Well,
All right.
you
That
know.
explains a lot, Llama.
I have more new parts than all y'all.
Yeah, you do.
Probably.
That's what you,
No,
that's
you
what you
don't.
get for being such a rebel when you were younger there, Llama.
You're close, Andrew, but I guarantee you I got more.
What parts?
Well, thanks to the wonders of Velcro. Oh wait, anyways.
Yeah, mostly his face. He had most of that face reconstructed because you know. And I'm not really being a smart ass with that. Like he has had most of that face
I
reconstructed.
haven't had fixed on my hips or my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, what you been doing to yourself?
Car accident.
Skydiving without a parachute
Okay.
Well, that too.
into a jar of salsa.
Hey, I'm the one who fell off the 100-foot cliff.
Dang.
I don't have that.
Hit pine boughs all the way down and landed in about 8 feet of snow.
It's still
Ah,
Nice.
so you were snowboarding?
Mm-mm.
Skiing? No?
I was walking on my own property in Alaska as a kid.
Oh, and the snow had just piled up and fell through
I
it?
slipped. I slipped as I was walking across an edge, and away I went.
Wow.
Alaska as a kid pretty much answers the whole issue.
I somersaulted a Geo Metro off a 45-foot embankment.
Nice.
I've been hit by a community transit bus while I was on foot.
Wow.
It's a normal activity
All
in Alaska.
I got hit by a pickup truck when I was skateboarding. Actually, that guy aimed for me, but
Nice.
Wow. Dang.
yeah, there's a reason my body's so messed up, and I have to take so many pain meds at night.
Yeah, Lightspeed. I saw your post of yours as well, sir. But
We were 10 years old.
sorry, it took me a minute to catch up with chat, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I apologize. I haven't really been paying attention to it.
I haven't really.
Michael Grugel, actually somebody I've not seen before. Hello.
Oh yes, you have.
Hey,
Hey,
Lightspeed.
I
Hey, Red
will-
Light.
To
Chris
give
Travis,
you some backstory on Michael there, Zolan. You know who he is. You watched Joel's video where he featured the shit out of Mr. Michael.
Yeah.
Michael would be Fix'em Dude. Remember the 3D printed cards with the TIE fighter and all that on them? And he printed like the big one on the big printer. Where the hell you been, man? Like,
I don't think I saw that one.
Really?
well, that would be the one that Joel did, and then he sent Mr. Michael the big one that he did. I think if I remember right,
Millennium
like, I think
Falcon.
he sent you one of the big ones.
I tell you.
Nice.
So
Hey,
yeah,
Jerry.
but yeah. What's up, Jerry?
Oh, dude.
But yeah, so that would be who Mr. Michael is. He is Mr. Fix'em Dude. And
Okay.
I was actually kind of shocked that he's been kind of hanging around with us. I don't know what we did to like it's in the office, he says, yeah. But I don't know what we did to like suck him in because we're an interesting group of individuals, and I don't know why like poor Billy hangs out with us or is agreeing to hang out with us again. I mean, I
You're
guess
an
she's
interesting group of individuals.
And
Does it matter, or is
we
it because
actually
you're a
treat her
glutton for
with
punishment?
a little bit more respect than what we give Llama and Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were teasing me, I'd have a hard
Yeah,
time
hold
because
on,
I'm
let me-
really not good at sarcasm. So if you were teasing me, I'd have a really hard time.
Okay, so Billy, when I said you're a glutton for punishment, I was just playing. I don't mean that you're
She
actually
knows that.
looking. I don't think you're actually looking to be abused. Okay?
Really, the only
So
one that
you
we're missing
haven't
from our
seen my
normal crowd
Pornhub
is
then?
Devin. Where's Devin?
Oh, Billy, the things you say, it's awesome.
Did anybody hurt Devin today? Oh, yep, she just posted it to Twitter. Okay.
Yeah, well, Devin needs
Yeah,
to
and I
come hang
tweeted,
out. 'Cause I know
retweet.
Devin and Billy
Yeah,
enjoy
get Devin on.
talking.
I love Devin.
Oh, Billy, by the
Devin-
way, just so you know. I was gonna say, just so you know, like last night we were on streaming on my channel, and Devin was talking about how she wanted to get some SolidWorks certificates, and
Oh.
she was doing the when I get money I will kind of a thing. So like sneaky me, I went and got her PayPal and I like dropped it in chat, and then I like put it up on the screen and let it scroll across, and she didn't catch it at first, and it was running. Then all of a sudden she's like, oh, but she got enough money to get the certificate she needs. So
Awesome.
Hey, that's great.
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely of you. You're a lovely
well,
soul.
no, I'm not. I'm an asshole. You lied to me.
No, he's not.
I'm not
That's
lying.
a complete lie.
I'm not.
Billy,
He works
I'm-
at a
there's-
public American school.
Yes, I am the correction. I am the IT.
You would
director
have
at a-
to be a nice person to put up with that shit.
Are you kidding me,
Nice
Billy?
people. get
Billy,
eaten.
do you see the mug that Bob sent me? Do you see this mug? I'm going to drink this. I'm going to have this at work tomorrow. And anytime somebody asks me a dumb question, I'm going to take a sip from my mug that says, I don't have the time or the crayons to
But
explain
it's a
this to you."
school, so crayons are perfectly.
But that's for the staff, not for the
acceptable media.
students. But it's for the staff, not for the students.
Fair enough.
I can't wait. I'm actually going to walk the halls with that mug in the morning. You know, like the principals you always see, like in the movies or the American schools. You always see the principal standing in the hallway, right in front of the door, and he's got his mug, and it's always got some like world's greatest principal or something like that on it. That'll be the one I'm walking through the halls with tomorrow. Just like walk up to staff members and just look and be like, "Good morning."
I'm
Put the cup in
having
their
an
face.
issue. The
It's all
board
Bob's
that
fault.
I'm
Blame
using,
Bob.
I can't find what pin needs to go where.
Hey,
Start my stream.
now my camera should be able to catch
Print.
up.
Yay!
Billy's running away.
So
See?
I messaged Devin on Telegram the link for this.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Andrew says it's working, and then he leaves.
Normal.
No response.
Yes. See, even Lightspeed agrees. When Miss Billy comes back, she'll have to hear that. Even Lightspeed knows.
What?
That even Lightspeed says I'm an asshole. See? So Billy, you're full of it, dear. Even Steven in chat is saying that I'm an asshole. So just
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're just nice to me.
or maybe you just see me differently than they do. That's probably what it is.
Yes,
So
I am
Wes
from
is not
Brisbane
connected.
in Australia. I am from Brizzy. Yes. Sorry, just keep an eye on the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Yay!
It was
Yeah, I have
because
to admit, I kind of regret not moving to Australia because if I was living there now, I'd be able to go meet Billy. But
You would.
I almost moved to Perth in the mid '90s.
Well, I think you would have been able to meet Angus then, because Angus was in Perth until a couple of years ago, right? Now he's in Sydney.
Well, see, the reason why I say I'd been able to visit you is because I commonly drive 2,000 plus miles a day.
Oh, you
not a
can't
day,
drive
but-
from Perth to Brisbane though. It's not 2,000. It's like, it's much more. 2,000 is like Brisbane to Sydney, but Perth is like through the desert. You wouldn't.
Oh, I would.
It would
love
be
that.
dangerous.
There's no gas
No,
stations.
but there's like no. Yeah, exactly. There's no gas stations. You break down, you actually die. Like no one drives
Oh, yeah.
through the center.
Oh,
of
so it's like
Australia.
driving through Compton.
Everybody flies.
No, you just die of exposure and sunburn. Yeah, no one drives through the center of Australia. You just don't do that. Yeah. I have an American friend who's adamant that he's going to come here. And go on a
Oh,
trip.
come on.
Like,
That's
no,
only 45
no
hours.
one goes there.
That's nothing.
No, don't.
You have to have gas to get there.
That's a weekend trip.
Sydney, and then you sleep in Sydney and go to Melbourne. That's fine, but yeah, not bad. Not bad.
It's road
No,
warriors.
so you leave Perth, you stop in Adelaide.
You could
then you
go
go to
around.
Yeah,
You could
you go the long way
that's
around.
Nice, like the ocean road. That would be
Yes,
fine. Yeah,
yes.
that'd be a nice way to go.
Except for I wanted to go see that giant rock.
Ayers Rock, Uluru. We call it Uluru now. Mostly.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you can get there, but I would take a little small plane, probably.
You don't want me in a small plane.
No.
Big guy in
I'm
a little
way
plane.
too tall for small planes.
Well, you might have a hard time then.
a bushcraft, as they call it.
Yep.
Yeah, little
I grew up with them.
tin-sided one.
Again, Alaska.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, and we're not allowed to call them bush planes anymore because apparently that's not politically correct.
Correct.
Oh. Because they're not. What? Do you not call?
It's a negative connotation to the Aboriginal people who live out there.
Interesting. We still call that the wilderness bush here. It's just called.
I
bush.
know,
Well,
but yeah,
again,
I got
Billy-
told just a couple weeks ago in
Regional.
Alaska that you're not allowed to call them bush pilots anymore.
Billy, different sides of the world see things differently. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to get political
Oh, yeah,
or
no,
talk
for
current
sure,
events.
yeah.
I'm just saying that different
It's
sides of the world
interesting.
see things differently, and sometimes
Hey.
people get offended for other people.
I
When
learned
somebody-
that the hard way once because Oriental here is not a
Ooh.
racist term. Yeah, not a racist
Ooh.
term here. It just describes the continent. And it's just totally like how you say Asia. But here,
Mhm.
saying Asian is a little bit racist because there are so many different cultures in Asia.
Oh, but it's the other way around
and
here.
Here in Australia, it's so close
Mhm.
that it's more respectful to say Chinese or Japanese or whatever because like
Yeah.
you know, like you were very close to them. And so yes, and like racist people go, those Asians, blah blah blah. So saying Asian is a little bit racist here. And yes, I got caught out once because I was like talking about India being the Oriental country, like in in the Orient. And a bunch of Americans got very offended. And I was like, it's so not how we use that word here. It's totally different. And so I got very caught out because it's definitely not used in a racist way here.
My view on it is plain and simple. It's really simple. Until I will use a word how my brain thinks it is supposed to be used, until somebody who that word is about says that's offensive. The moment the person says that that's offensive and it's about them, I'll change. Because I didn't know. I actually ran into that
when someone
recently
corrects me,
with
like
Ghetto.
I don't use Oriental in that context anymore because I don't want to offend people. Like I didn't know, but people were getting angry at me for just not knowing, and I was like, but I live in a different country and it's used differently. And I'm like, I didn't know until now.
In Alaska, a ghetto is simply a rundown part of town. That's it. There's no racial connotation. But apparently the word's always been racist because a ghetto in Italy was where they put the Jewish people.
Oh, interesting.
And I did not know that.
I'm Jewish.
There you go.
I'm Italian.
I'm an eighth
So apparently
Italian.
you hang out with me, Justin.
I have
No,
to listen to my friend.
No.
I'm Polish,
You put
Italian,
Justin,
well.
you put Justin in the worst part of town.
Oh, I did. Okay, yeah.
I don't know which pin I need to solder this to.
The one on the side with the things.
Well, the problem is it's a new board, and apparently they decided to not give an actual wiring diagram.
That would happen.
So I don't think Devin's going to join.
Nope.
I don't know what Devin is doing. Devin might have taken her Adderall and may be working on her SolidWorks stuff that she said she was going to work on last night after her podcast that she neglected to finish. So,
oh, good point. Okay,
yes. She got off her podcast last night and then did not take said test. So maybe, just maybe, she's taking.
Hey, Marcel.
Marcel, do me a favor. Say hello a little louder. I don't think we heard you.
I was just about to say we're after 8:30. I need to start packing up.
Someone start a stream. Not me.
If it's not you, then it's probably not anyone.
Oh, damn it.
Because
hold on, let me spin it up.
Billy
this guy, Billy could start up a stream, but I don't know if she wants to start streaming on her YouTube channel. I think we might scare the hell out of her.
I don't think I can yet. I don't think I'm.
Go-
big
Yeah, you
enough.
can.
No, you can. No, all you gotta do, Billy, is when you go to YouTube, click on the stream, and then you got to give it 24 hours. So if you haven't enabled it yet, go there, click on it. You got to go into your studio and then click on the go
don't
live.
you need a certain number of subscribers or something? Because I don't. I'm
Not
below
really.
all the limits and everything.
I
No.
only have
Just
100
I'm not even monetized yet.
Neither are we.
Yeah,
None of us are.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So
Well, I shouldn't
we're
say
not.
that. I don't know about Andrew or Llama.
All right, spinning up now.
Dan's got more subscribers now than I do.
We can private chat.
Llama,
Not
when you
anymore.
give away $2,000 worth of stuff, that'll happen. But I lost some subscribers today. I went and looked last night. I was at 602. Today I looked, I'm at 597. So I lost some subscribers from that.
Yeah, not shocked.
You'll probably lose a dozen.
Nope.
or so.
Okay,
Well,
so in the private chat, Justin just dropped the StreamYard URL, and he'll drop it into. Yep, and there's the YouTube URL. So on that note, everybody who's watching,
Over to
thank
my
you for
side.
joining us. Yeah, we were all over the place. What do you expect? It's a madness stream. I'll see you next week, or I'll see you on other people's streams
Yes.
later.
Thank you for having me.
See you tomorrow,
I'm gonna